welcome to our fifth walk on our journey to bag the 214 Wainwrights. Yesterday didn't go as planned. We'd made a conscious effort of leaving the house really early because we were attempting to do the Mungrisdale area, starting at Fell, going to Blencathra, then Mungrisdale Common, Bannerdale Crags, and finally Bowscale Fell. We just wouldn't have seen anything, and I think it's a walk where you do want to at least have a chance of seeing some great views, especially if you're going to be videoing it. So let's go and have a look at what we did. We have come across so many pheasants on this road. I thought I'd get out and I'd film some of them. Literally you've got to stop every 50 yards or so. Look at them all. Flip the neck. There we go. So this is pheasant country. Pheasants and grouse everywhere. I reckon we've seen about 100 already. So we've decided to do cat bells instead. Parked just outside Bowscale Lodge. First one's here, which is unusual. Normally this parking spot is packed, and sometimes there's a little ice cream van that parks here as well. Done this walk loads and loads before, but never specifically as a Wainwright. And the walk starts just the other side of the road. Just parked up and we've met Justine and Dave, who are doing cat bells for the first time. And they've just done the 3 peaks. He's actually got a tattoo on his leg he'd done yesterday. That's dedication for you. So not the walk that we intended to do today, but it's going to be fun. I don't think the view's going to be like it's been on previous occasions. But we'll see what we can do. This is where the walk starts. Just by the cattle grid and the bus stop. Up a few steps through the gate and the climbing starts. Can't get much easier than this. It even tells you across the road, straight up the other side. The beauty of walks like this is we've been walking 3 minutes, not even 3 minutes, and that's your view already.
I feel like we made the right decision.
Yeah. Yeah, the view from up the top there would have been non-existent. Never walked up here in the mist before.
No.
It's quite nice in a different kind of way.
Yeah.
5 minutes in and our first view of Derwent water. Path winds up gently, zigzagging on its way up. Got no map today. We're going to try and attempt 2 other Wainwrights on this walk without a map. So you have to forgive us if we get things a little bit wrong. We don't normally walk without a map, but this wasn't our intended area and this isn't on our map. Love the way they've put all this effort into preserving this footpath and making it safe for people. All these cobblestones. See a guy up ahead going through a part which is a little bit more challenging, bit of scrambling. There's a sign there, Thomas Arthur Leonard. Little video of the view before I put the camera away and use two hands to get up here. Well done you. You can see the road we came in on. As we carry on up, it wasn't too bad actually. Just got to pick your route. 23 minutes up to this point, and the first peak, proper peak. And then possibly down a little bit up to the next one. And that mist over there is the reason for pulling out of Blencathra today and doing some lower hills. It's probably going to clear up this afternoon, but that's too late for us. We needed to be up and away and have done Blencathra by mid-morning really. You know, this is a nice walk, even if the views aren't like they have been in the past. It's nice to see it in a different light really. Somebody having a nice little break at the top.
Hello.
So we've come across David, who's come up from Devon for a few days to do some photography, and this is his view of the lake, which has totally disappeared now. But at the same time, I think you're doing a competition, aren't you, of different views? So
yes, hoping for the mist to clear and possibly get mist down, like you say, an inversion of the mist down the bottom.
that'll be a treat, won't it?
Yeah.
Well, good luck with yours.
Plenty of time.
See you later, bye.
Cheers.
It's kind of got worse. Didn't think it could get worse, but it might need to do that in order to get better. If we're lucky, we'll get an inversion. Again, not the most interesting of videos, but that's the Lake District for you. It was meant to be a beautiful day today, up until a couple of days ago. Another peak up ahead, just about make it out in the mist. The guy that was in front of us is up there again. There's a couple of peaks now in view. This is where the hard work really starts now. Although it's not raining, it's quite a wet day, and all the loose rocks are also very wet and slippy, so grip is a bit of a challenge. We both had our feet slip. This is a nice bit around the edge, so you're not walking directly over the top, and that's where we've just come from. You can see about 20 metres, I would say, and about 30-40 metres at most in that direction. Climbing another peak. There's a fence. Probably stops people from falling off down there. And we're going to go for the straight up the middle, which is probably the most exciting part. Climbing up all this rock on a wet day like this is it's quite slippy. You've got to be very careful. That bit earlier where we saw the fence line, there's actually a path that's looks a little bit easier than the one we just took, and we're going to continue up it here. So it's more to the left hand side, follow the fence up, and it's probably easier, especially on a wet day, although not as fun as clambering up all the rocks. Still a challenge. Pretty much there. A walker friend in front has reached the peak already. And we can see the trig point up ahead. Quite a nice one from what I remember. And that's another Wainwright bagged. Well done, missus.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the top of this one. Very nice. Descent via Hell's Gate to the lake. Descent via the nose to Hawes End.
Sorry. See the cans that they've left.
Yeah.
Blanket. Why?
Not the nicest of views. All you see is cans of beer.
Yeah, we were just saying that we weren't going to do this walk today. We were going to do a walk over Blencathra. Get the sticks out.
So despite the fact we've got no map, our new friend has just allowed us to take a quick photograph of his, and we're going to risk going down this way
Get the sticks out.
and heading towards Dalehead and High Spy. Good clear path down, within sort of 30 metres from the peak. It's been like this. Had to have a bit of a scramble down some wet slippy rocks first, but this is like walking through a park. Nice wide path, hardly any decline on this bit. Videoing this bit basically because it's the first time we've been able to see a little bit for a while, heading down before going back up again. Meeting our fourth person of the day, walking the dogs. Wagging his tail. Thanks to the guy that lent us his map, we can see now, if I can hold this up, we are at this crossroads here, heading towards Maiden Moor, which will be our next Wainwright for today. It's nice to get a couple bagged. I wish I could control this camera a bit better than I'm controlling it at the moment though. As we climb up here, sounds like someone's dog isn't behaving themselves. As you can hear someone shouting for their dog in the background. We've just been walking along this path. We figured we're probably round about Bull Crag. And up here, let's come off the track a little bit, is a cairn. What do you reckon? Bull Crag? Do you think that's Bull Crag? Or would you reckon that's the one for Maiden Moor? Actually, we should probably have been coming up here. We took a slightly lower route. Well done you. We have seen nothing all day, but now look at this. This has made the entire walk worthwhile. As you see, cat bells above the clouds. That is just gorgeous.
Oh, that's great, that.
This has been a very misty walk, and this is about as clear as it's got so far, but I do think that we might have a bit more of this and hopefully some decent views as we carry on our walk. It's definitely been worthwhile now. So that was Ball Crag a minute ago. Now heading towards Maiden Moor, which is pretty much all of this on the left hand side, I think, and then over to High Spy. Mist has lifted again a little tiny bit, a few more peaks sticking out. Carry on up here. Every so often you get a little treat, a hint of what's around you, and then 30 seconds later it's all gone. It's always nice to see a cairn.
Yeah, there's another one there. I think follow the cairns.
Follow the cairns. So just past the cairns we've come off to the left and following this little path round. We're going up to that point?
Yeah, just in case.
Just in case that's the peak of High Spy.
It is. Because I think that
No, I agree. I think over there to the right looks like it's more likely to be. This seems to be on the wrong side of the mountain now. But hedge our bets. Hello, sheep. What do you think? Not a bad view anyway, is it?
take a picture anyway.
Yeah. Can you stand near the top? Hey. Hold on. So having assessed the situation, we think that we probably were at Blencathra and we had another 700 metres or so to go before reaching the peak of High Spy, which will hopefully be up here. And then we go past High Spy a bit further and then start heading back down the mountain to start our return back to the car. So difficult to see. Every so often you think, oh, it looks like the peak, and then no, it's not. It's just another rock. It looks like we might have be able to see it in the distance. It's been a funny old walk. Yeah. Oh, there's people. What are they doing here? Hey, there could have been people all around us at one point and we would never have known. Yeah, it's gone again. Oh my goodness, and there it is. About another 30 or 40 metres to go. And that'll be number 3 for today. It's taller than you think, isn't it?
Big.
Yeah. And suddenly we have people. Congratulations. Wow. How many of you are there?
Five of us.
Ah. Where have you come from?
We're from Wirral, from the Wirral. I don't even know where car park is.
Goodbye, High Spy. Time to go. Great place for lunch. I didn't pause my my watch, no. Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, well remembered to switch it back on again. I don't tend to turn it off because I always find that I don't turn it on until I'm halfway down the hill and remember.
I was the same, to be fair, but for once I did.
As we came down, we reached a fork. Took the left fork, although the right one had loads of cairns that kind of led its way down. I think that was more the miner's path. So we took the left path, and it looks like this as you go down. Probably it's the dark green line, basically. It's the main route down. Going through a bit of marshy land here, so you will need some decent boots for this part, or wet feet, one of the two. Trainers won't cut it. This is a nice part of the walk now. It's amazing what being able to see a little bit makes such a difference. A bit of a, almost like a stream, walking down a stream. This bit here. As we get down to the bottom here, this big pool of water. So that's the path we've just walked down. That's the valley we're going to be going down in a minute. You can see the path that goes down there. And then that's Dale Head up there in the cloud. So we're going to walk a little bit further so we can have a quick look at Dale Head Tarn while we're here, which we believe will be just the other side of those two lumps. And there's a footpath that leads up there. Since we're here, we may as well go and have a look. You have to give credit to the people that have spent ages making these paths for us people to walk on. Some effort. Oh, we're having a bit of a reveal as we go over the top.
I feel like I will. Can't see it yet, so I could be totally wrong.
I've got a good feeling that there's going to be a big tarn just the other side of this little lump. Put it this way, I'll be very disappointed if there isn't. Am I disappointed?
No, you're not. There's a big pond.
There is.
Oh, look at you swimming in a bikini. Are you actually having a laugh?
Why not, eh? Why not? Are you going in?
No. I forgot my bikini.
Ah.
Video half naked woman?
Looks like a little wind shelter up here as well. I bet a fair few people have camped in that little space.
This is our front garden.
Is this where we camped?
Yeah.
And it snowed when we woke up? Heading back down to the stream, turning left and going down to the valley all the way down. You can see the path that we came down earlier up ahead, and up there is High Spy. Nice little photo point here. This is what it looks like just before our descent down the valley. Imagine this on a sunny day. Just walking along the side of the stream. It's very peaceful. Views are stunning now. I think this afternoon it could potentially be rather beautiful. Anyway, it is what it is. We were never intending to come this way anyway, so it's all a bonus. We didn't go home, and we bagged another 3 Wainwrights. This is the first part where you really see the valley opening up. See some farms right in the distance. You can see how sheer the rocks are. And we were up there about half an hour ago. A few boggy bits as we go down here. Feels like we're losing height very quickly, which is nice. Helps having a stick. There's a sheep in the way. Just came across this gem of a waterfall. Too busy looking at the sheep. Look at that. That's like a private chair. Pool number 2. Goes up to the other one. Sheepfold kind of building up ahead. Looking back where we've just come from, and now the path is incredibly wide and easy. You could drive a vehicle up here. So now you can see the ridge that we took. High Spy, and then the valley that we came down. This final part of the walk seems really long. I know it's going to be no longer than the way there, but still, I think because there's no climbing involved, as soon as you get to the flat part, you probably just want to get back. Possibly can't see, but there's some llamas down there. Past Little Town glamping. Hopefully not too much further now. Through Little Town, over the stream. See cat bells in the distance, which kind of indicates roughly where the car's going to be. Possibly went wrong at some point, but we ended up going past Newlands Adventure Centre, and then we took the first sharp right after that. Up here for just over a mile. Oh, sorry, no, just under half a mile. Up here for just under half a mile, and then it's a left turn, and there's Cat Bells, and we want to be at the bottom of the left hand side of that. There's really not far to go now, about 0.4 of a mile. Guess who? And finally we're back across this cattle grid, carefully, and then back to the car. This is a summary of our route that we took today based upon Louise's Strava. 17.4 kilometres, just under 5 hours of walking, which I think it was a bit more really than that, and 746 metres of elevation.
Cat Bells.
Cat Bells, yeah.
Maiden Moor, 576. I Spy, 653.
I know the views on this particular journey haven't been fantastic. Sometimes the weather's just not very good in the Lake District. We will attempt to do Blencathra at another time. The days are getting shorter now, so it may not be our next one, but we shall see. Apparently the weather next week, we've got a couple of really nice days, so we'll let you know and hopefully see you on that journey. Thanks for watching.